My name's Melissa. I just had an RTT session. I think it was only a week and a half ago with Nicole. And the reason that I reached out to her was because I've been experiencing issues with lack of confidence, um, issues with self-esteem, um, issues with the relationships. And I've been trying to work on everything for a really long time. And I feel maybe I made some progress over the years, but um, I had some major shifts after my session with Nicole. I noticed that I used to get really anxious when I was in a big group meeting at work, and for whatever reason, I was always nervous to speak up or answer a question when there was a large group in a meeting. And now I'm not having any anxiety at all. I'm giving a lot of input, which I feel really good about. And some of my relationships have gotten a little bit better. I feel as though rather than pushing people away, which I have done throughout my life, maybe more so in the past few years, having better conversations with people in my life and less tension. I've always been a helper, and I've always been a giver, and I've never let anybody do anything for me, but I've actually just had somebody come to take care of the 11 inches of snow in my driveway the other day, and didn't feel like I owed them the world, which I normally would have done in the past. And I was extremely appreciative, but I didn't resist. I just said sure when they offered. And that was a big shift for me because I never let anybody do anything for me. Some things that have come up out of the blue. I've actually had employers reach out to me for scheduling interviews, and that's something that I've been waiting to happen for a while, and all of a sudden it's happening quickly. I didn't have anxiety when I was talking to people in my life that are typically difficult. I feel like I have more patience. I definitely have more energy, and things are going really well. And it's only been a week and a half, so thank you very much. So, for whatever reason, I have felt like I'm not lovable, and I think that maybe put a little bit of a barrier between my daughter and I. She's 18 and she's amazing, and she's loving, but I, for whatever reason, wasn't able to comfort her in the past, or at least in the past couple of years, because I'm her mom. She's a teenager. We all know what that type of relationship is. But just in the past week, we've actually just been able to have better conversations about issues that she's having. And she's letting me in, which I definitely believe is a reflection of how I was acting towards her, or afraid to how I was afraid to show her love because I didn't feel lovable. I don't know how to explain it. It's just definitely a big shift with her as well. As far as the session was concerned, I did a little research and watched some videos and read tons of testimonials, which that's how I found you. I just was really impressed with the testimonials that you have on your website. And I just felt comfortable with you after our first initial conversation. So I'm very thankful that I was able to be home. I was in my bed. I was comfortable. During the session, since I've never had an experience have had the experience being hypnotized, I wasn't sure what to expect. So I did have a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of fear, but it was just comfortable. And once we started, all that fear was gone. I felt very at ease. And the issues that came up for me They were from childhood, and I couldn't even believe how everything that came up that you helped me with was connected to what I have been going through as an adult for years. And, when the very few times that I've thought about those situations that we talked about when I was a child, I didn't really have any emotion towards them. It didn't bother me to think about it or talk about it. And I thought for sure I let all of that go a really long time, but it was all connected, and it was affecting my self-esteem, my confidence, my lovability, which then also affected my relationships and potentially my performance at work. And so the session itself was amazing. And I noticed the shift really quickly afterwards. What you said, hurt people, but then sometimes hurt people hurt themselves, just explained everything. Because there were situations that happened when I was little, and it was deep-rooted pain for me that I suppressed for my entire life. And after releasing those emotions that I didn't even realize were affecting me, and realizing that I was hurting myself by not letting love in, and by not feeling worthy, and by not having self-confidence, it was all connected, all of it. I definitely feel worthy. I feel, I have confidence. I know that I'm lovable. And, I'm letting it in, which is amazing. It feels incredible. I don't have any walls up anymore. I would say do not wait. I honestly, yes, absolutely. I would recommend this process. It's life-changing. Absolutely life-changing.